Thank you for that. We may all have different backgrounds, different paths, but there's one destination, and that is for peace in a more sustainable world. Is that right? Thank you, thank you. Next, I would like to introduce to you His Eminence, who was born in the foothills of the Himalayan mountains and was recognized at the age of 4 as a reincarnate holy child. He is renowned as a leading teacher of the ancient wisdom of Dzogchen and has authored several books, including Living Fully, Finding Joy in Every Breath. In Lumbini, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, he is developing a historic, all-inclusive peace destination for people of all races, all colors, and all creeds. The Universal Peace Sanctuary aims to foster inner peace as the path to world peace. Please help me welcome to our stage His Eminence, Shelpa Rinpoche.
Honorable Conference Chairman, Ambassador Dr. Hugues Sanon, Excellencies, faith leaders, and distinguished guests. It is a great honor for me to be here today in front of all wonderful people who are advocating peace, who are supporting those who are marginalized, who are very, very thoughtful indeed as brothers and sisters to support each other on the journey of life. As we all know, it is not easy for anyone as a human being to live this life. Probably we all are thinking that we are somebody or we are from somewhere, or we are thinking that we are doing something. In reality, I'm not so sure how capable we are in celebrating our own life. So the topic we have today is to find peace, find justice, to have interfaith relationship that endures and protects and shares the value that everyone appreciates. We all are talking about peace. We are talking about interfaith. Let's talk about peace first. What is peace means to us? From the beginning of civilization till now, there hasn't been any place, a designated place, that is solely dedicated for peace. We have built so many monuments. We have created so many structures. We have formed so many organizations, but we fail to create a destination for all peace lovers that is solely dedicated for peace and peace alone. I'm talking about for thousands of years, since the beginning of civilization. However, this is very, very wonderful and auspicious today that we are talking about peace. We must be talking about peace that will last. Peace that will last on this earth and peace that will last within. Why so far we haven't been able to create a peace, a lasting peace? Because until now, most of the time, peace became a business as transactional purpose, conditional purpose. We never looked at this peace as something that we must treasure it every moment as we breathe. I am proposing right now that we all have responsibility. We all have ability to establish a lasting peace that is based on unconditional love. Conditional peace is failing. And how long we are going to dwell in a conditional world, in a conditional manner to find peace? It's like chasing after mirage to quench thirst, which is impossible, which is not necessarily a very intelligent way to live. If we find inner peace, then and only we will be able to establish world peace. This is our responsibility right now, to look within, to see whether we find inner peace. To be able to find inner peace, we must be able to respect ourselves as a living being. That means we must live in this very moment as if there is no next moment. How profound it would be if we do not take our life for granted, even for a moment. Then we don't have to talk about peace. Peace is given. Peace is living. Peace is our life. Sometimes, of course, we need to talk about peace to generate interest. But more than talking about peace, being in peace is very, very important. So interfaith harmony is possible if we find peace. If we find peace within, we will work for peace for everybody else. We will never have intention to hurt anyone if we cannot help anyone. And that kind of peace is what we need today, because outside in the world, there are so many wars happening. And inside, within ourselves, so much conflicts, so much difficulties to face our own life. So it is very, very important for us to not to self-deceive. Of course, we are all the doctors, professors, we are all very, very beautiful, wonderful people. Do we really care to have these degrees and names and all these wonderful things? Or do we want to really care to not to self-deceive? I mean self-deceive in a sense that there is no guarantee that we are here on this earth tomorrow. Which means it is our responsibility to truly celebrate life. And this is the reason we are here, because of the Professor Dr. Hugues and all the excellencies, all the embassies who organized this in the United Nations. So I drove from Washington, D.C. this morning at 5 a.m. to support this wonderful event. And right after the event, I have to go back to Washington, D.C. to attend our dinner for the National Prayer Breakfast. We must put effort, because we must have heart to serve humanity. It is our life that we are spending, but we must spend our life in a meaningful way. Since last few years, I have been traveling around the world to promote peace. I am establishing a peace destination on a UNESCO World Heritage Site where a mother sacrificed her life to express unconditional love. This mother was in her own palace, and where at that time, 2,600 years ago, she was told to not to have children, not to bear a child. She was told that she will not live to raise her child. But she had the courage and conviction to really become a responsible woman. And she decided to have a child. And in Himalayan tradition, when you are about to deliver your baby, you're supposed to go to your mother's home to deliver it. So from palace she left, and she went to her mother's home. And halfway reaching her mother's home, there is a place called Lumbini, a garden, where she had a labor pain. And then she delivered her child there.